Hey, this video is going to be about pushing the crafting skills even further than I did in did a video a little bit ago about the Black Book and more weapon damage and better enchanting and alchemy. And this is going to push your crafting skills even further again. So let's have a quick look here. I'm dressed in Ahzidal's apparel, so Ahzidal's armor, which we got in the last episode of the Dragonborn Let's Play that I'm doing. And we finished talking to Rallis and we have defeated Ahzidal and we now have his apparel. So we finished this quest Unearthed, which is quite a long quest, 3 or 4 times you've got to go back to the burrow there and eventually you kill Ahzidal and you get this apparel. So in a previous episode here we actually pushed our crafting skills and we finished up with apparel that made our crafting skills 34%. So we have 5 bits of apparel that do 34% better for alchemy and 4 bits of apparel for 34% better smithing. So we did that using the Black Book, the Sallow Regent, and we're going to use that book again. So I will link in the description back to the previous crafting episode I did using the Black Book, the Sallow Regent, to get the active effects for better enchanting and better alchemy. So let's get stuck into this. When you pick up this particular apparel I'm wearing here, you actually get a set of boots, and until you pick up 4 bits of apparel you can wear it once. The boots are just good for water walking, but once you put 4 bits of the apparel on you get a plus 10% better enchanting. But the way it actually does it is it actually goes on top of your skills. So if your skills in alchemy are 100, it will actually show on your skill tree at 110. Now, usually in Skyrim that doesn't make a difference, so there's a few other items that push up your skill level like that, but it usually doesn't go past 100, but these boots do. So in conjunction with the permanent active effect here from the Seeker of Sorcery, which gives me enchantments at 10% more powerful, and wearing Ahzidal's apparel, including the boots, so 4 pieces of that, and using the previous potions we made in that previous episode, Black Book, better weapons and better enchanting and alchemy, we made potions that were at 45%. So we're going to take one of those potions and we're going to get stuck in and make some more crafting gear here and push the boundary even further. So we can make 34% before, so now we're going to take that potion, we're going to jump in here and we'll craft some more gear. So we'll start off with the Blacksmith's Apron and we go down to smithing, and I'll probably only get 1 done off this potion, Grand Soul Gem, and I'll rename it. And they're going to be at 36% now, so we call it C36, C for crafting and 36 for 36%. We'll make that item, and I don't think I'm going to be quick enough to get anything else made. We'll quickly go to alchemy and farm helmet. Yeah, we can get the farmer helmet done too on this potion as well. So now created potions are 36% more powerful, so we will actually rename that as C for crafting and 36 for 36% and craft it. So I'll back out of there and I'll have to take another potion. And potion of enchanting for 45%, and then we go again to the enchanter. And this time we'll make gloves and we'll go with the enchantment of alchemy and smithing on the gloves. Grand Soul Gem, rename it. Craft it and see if we can get another one done. And we will get another item done, so we'll make the gold necklace this time. We will rename it. Name again, C36. And we'll craft that. So we need to now make I better have a look at what I need to make. Items, apparel. And we've made the gloves, the farmer helmet. So we need to make a ring and we need to make a circuit. So we take the potion again, apparel, potions, 45% better enchanting. And we jump in here again. Item, circuit, enchantment, alchemy, Soul Gem Grand, rename it. C36. Craft it, Soul Gem, enchantment, alchemy and smithing this time. Item is going to be a gold ring, and we actually rename it. And we craft it. And now that should give me apparel. It gives me 5 bits of better alchemy gear at 36%. So we've got a ring, we have the farmer helmet, the gloves, the ring again for alchemy, and the circuit. So the circuit will stack with the farmer helmet to exploit it. So you've got 5 pieces of alchemy gear. And now we've done that. And I will say, to do this, when you look at your skill tree, I'm 100 in alchemy. To get the best out of the smithing, alchemy, enchanting loop, you need to have 5 out of 5 in enchanter. You need to have insightful enchanter, and you need to have Orpheus enchanter. And for alchemy or smithing at 100 if you want to exploit it the whole way, and for alchemy you need to have 5 out of 5 in alchemist, you need to have physician, and you need to have benefactor as well taken. Right, so now what we're going to do is I am going to pop out the candlelight from illusion, and we actually have it already on, so I'm going to use the candlelight spell, and we're going to read the black book, the Sallow Regent, and we're going to go and change our active effects around. So if you watch the previous episode I did on this black book, which I will link in the description, this one, you sort of know what I'm doing here, but I will sort of take the time to explain it here as well. Okay, so load. So while we were doing that enchanting, we actually had one of the active effects from this Sallow Regent in place, which was the Seeker of Sorcery, which all spells cost 10% less magic, but it also gives you, if you look at your active effects, a 10% better enchanting skill. But we don't want that one. Now what we want to do is we want to change to the Seeker of Shadows. And the Seeker of Shadows gives you 10% more effective stealth skills, which includes alchemy, so we accept that. Let that effect take a hold. Now, I popped the candlelight because there's a glitch in the game. When you come out of this black book, you sometimes bring with you the effect of the darkness. What have I got to do? Books. Read the Sallow Regent. And get out of here. Yeah, so why the candlelight is you sometimes bring back a glitch in the game, which actually means the darkness in here is burning you. It's actually sucking your health, and sometimes you bring it back to the when you read the book, the candlelight stops that happening. So that's why I'm popping the candlelight. It's a known glitch. So now we've got to put on our new crafting gear, which we have on the 5 pieces for more powerful potions. And what we are going to do is we're going to create some more potions. So we're going to go into our alchemy lab. So we have on our 5 pieces of apparel, and we have the permanent or the active effect Seeker of Shadows, 10% better stealth skills, which includes alchemy. We're going to make some more potions here. We're going to make enchanting potions, so we will go with butterfly wing and spawn ash, and we'll make them, and we'll make a few of those as well. And while we're here, we'll clear that, and we'll make some smithing potions as well. They're 185%. So let's have a look at the potions we just made quickly. The potions we just made were for enchanting, and they were 45% before, just using the book Sallow Regent, and that's active effects, like in the previous Black Book crafting episode. Now we make 46%, and when we look at smithing, we were making 178%, and now we're making 185% better smithing potion. So let's actually go back into the Black Book. I will pop out my candlelight again just to avoid that glitch inside the book. And we will read the book and go back to the Apocrypha and read the Sallow Regent and go back there and change the active effect around and change it back to the Seeker of Sorcery for the plus 10% better enchanting active effect. Okay, here we are. Come on, baby, load up. Is there a soul gem in there I can have? Just checking while I'm here. Seeker of Sorcery. We want that active effect. Let that take effect. We read our Black Book and go back to the house in Raven Rock. Okay, let's go back to the enchanting table. Right. So now what we need to do is we need to change our apparel again. We need to go back to Ahzidal's apparel and put 4 pieces on, including the boots. So now we have on the boots that give us 10% better enchanting. And we actually have on active effect from the Sallow Regent, Seeker of Sorcery, 10% better enchanting. And we are going to take one of the new potions that we just made for 46% better enchanting. We take that, we go into our enchanting table, and if we look at this now, we can go with alchemy and say archery. So alchemy gets no better, but archery does. So we can now make 59%. We can still only make 36% better potions, so we really don't need that. But we can make better archery gear now, and the same with anything. Better alteration, better stamina gear, better magic gear. You can make anything again better in the game because of our new level of crafting skill. So we will actually make that ring just to show off. So we'll just call it, what was it? I think it was 59%. We'll call it archery 59, and we'll actually craft that. We might as well make a set and then go and improve a couple of weapons and see how much stupid damage we could get with our new crafting gear. So we take the potion, go into the enchanter, we'll make another 4 bits of archery gear. And name it A59. And we'll go again wrong button, Y to rename, and again call it A59. Back out of there. I'm confused again. Let's have a quick look at what we've made. We've made circuit, gloves, helmet, so we need ring and necklace for archery. And then we'll go and play with the grindstone and see what sort of crazy damage we can put on some bows and daggers. So we take a 46% potion, go into the Arc Enchanter, we go item, gold necklace, archery, grand soul gem, rename it, archery 59%, and we'll do the same again for a ring, rename it. Okay, so now our new level of crafting is 36%, and our new level to fortify, so that'd be fortify two-handed, fortify bows, fortify one-handed will be 59% better gear. So I will pick up out of here all my weapons and stuff, and we'll go over here, grindstone, change to our new crafting gear, which is at 36%. We'll take one of my new potions for smithing. So previously we could make 178, we now make 185. I'll take one of them and improve a few weapons and see what we come up with. Blade of Woe, yes. Crossbow, ebony bow, ebony dagger, hunting bow, longbow, forum bow, forum dagger. We got elven dagger, elven bow, and just double check quickly that I still have the active effect smithing, that I got them all done in time. Gold ring, gloves, and the potion is still activate, so we got it all done in time. Alright, so that's that done. Let's actually put on our barrel for archery and just check out what sort of stupid damage we can get here. Not that you'd ever use the helmet stacking glitch for archery or anything like that, I don't think. I never do. I never actually really use my crafting skills to their fullest when I'm playing the Let's Plays and that sort of thing. But this is just really testing the game to see how far we can get stuff to go. Let's start at the top and move down here. So what do we got? We got a Blade of Woe that gets to 239, which will be 2 or 3 probably more than a normal ebony dagger. We got a crossbow that goes around the clock and gets to 1026 damage plus the arrow damage. Ebony bow actually makes it to 1000 in damage, so it's 1003 plus the arrow. 233 on an ebony dagger. Elven bow that gets to 955. An elven dagger at 227. We get a hunting bow to 844 in damage, and we get a longbow to 488 in damage. Forum bow we get to 960 in damage, and a Storum dagger we get to 233. So that's massively overpowered, and you'd never really use those weapons playing the game, that's for sure. Well, I wouldn't anyway. Maybe just for a bit of fun. A one-shot a dragon just to say I've done it. Something. So that's it. Using the black book for the active effects, the Sallow Regent, and using this apparel for from Ahzidal, from doing the Unearthed Quest. You can push your alchemy, smithing, enchanting loop even higher, so you get to 30% crafting gear. That still doesn't really get to, I don't think, I'd have to go and check, but I don't think it gets to what a Necromage Vampire can make. I know they can get to 33% and get over 1000 in damage on the bows and stuff. So now probably what I'll do my next let of testing on this stuff, probably to see if you can combine Necromage Vampire with the new tools from the Dragonborn DLC to actually go even crazier. It'd be interesting just to see. Again, you'd probably never use it, and even just this stuff and Necromage Vampire is overpowered that you'd never use it anyway. But anyway, this just shows what you are capable of doing with your crafting skills, and probably shows you how expensive you can make potions and stuff, sort of gear as well. Some of this stuff would probably be really useful for a character as he's leveling, so if you're only halfway up the enchanting and alchemy and smithing loop, so if you had 50 in each of them, you could probably have the Black Book and Ahzidal's gear and get a good boost while you were still working your character up in the levels and stuff. But other than that, I don't see much use for it. Once you're 100 in alchemy, smithing and enchanting, really don't need to do any of this stuff anyway. We've done it just to show it off. So I will catch you guys in the next episode. I'll put on some sensible apparel and go back to some sensible bow damage, and we'll continue the Dragonborn Let's Play, the next video I put up. But cheers, see you then.